Picture it. The dusty streets of Snowfield are still smoldering from the fallout of Gil and Enkidu's crater making bromance brawl, and episode 2 wastes zero time diving straight into the meat grinder. We're thrust into the local police station, that unassuming hub of small-town normalcy. And bam, it transforms into the epicenter of the False Holy Grail War's first full-on massacre. The vibe? Pure pandemonium wrapped in Narita's signature multi-threaded chaos. Think a Tarantino flick crashing into a Naziverse ritual, with bullets, blades, and black magic flying like confetti. At a cursed wedding, key players steal the spotlight right out the gate. Enter False Assassin, the zealot fanatic from the Hassan I Sabah order. This guy's a walking embodiment of religious fervor gone nuclear, cloaked in shadow, whispering prayers as he slices through foes with surgical, faith-fueled precision. His master? Part of the twisted clan Calatin, a horde of modern-day Celtic warriors. Yeah, you heard that right. A whole squad of them sharing one servant like it's a group project from hell, armed to the teeth and charging in like a SWAT team on steroids. Then there's the wild card, Jester Karcher, that creepy cute dead apostle vampire priest with his eternal grin and regenerating nightmare fuel, unleashing horrors that make your skin crawl. He's got his own agenda, turning the station into a labyrinth of illusions and blood. Meanwhile, threads from EP1 weave in seamlessly. We get glimpses of Ayaka and Saber navigating the fallout Tyne, plotting in the shadows, and even a cheeky check-in with Flat Escardos and Lord El Malloy 2 back. In the clock tower, Flat's manic energy is still the chaotic neutral we need, stealing scenes with his hyper rants. The episode builds to a feverish climax where alliances fracture, pretenses shatter, hence the title, and the and quat, true and quat, verses and quat, false and quat, war lines blur even further. Vibe-wise, it's intoxicatingly brutal. The desert night's oppressive silence shattered by screams and explosions, Sawano's score thundering with choral fury and industrial beats that sync perfectly to the mayhem. By the credits, Snowfield feels irrevocably broken, the war's no longer simmering. It's boiling over, and you're left panting, and quat. How do we top this, and quat? Okay, visuals nerd out time. If Whispers of Dawn and EP1 had us drooling over those golden portals and chain whips, episode 2 is a one pictures going full berserk mode. The art style retains that lush, detailed polish. Snowfield's gritty realism contrasts beautifully with the servant's ethereal glows, assassin's black robes flowing like liquid shadow, jester's pale skin cracking and reforming in grotesque detail. Character designs pop harder than ever. The clan Calatin Horde gets this rugged, tattooed warrior aesthetic that screams and quat, ancient curse meets modern tactical gear, and quat, while Assassin's eyes burn with fanatic intensity under his mask. Gentle nudges, though, we're keeping it kind and honest. The sheer number of combatants in the station fight occasionally makes tracking individual moves a tad chaotic. Not bad, just overwhelming in the best, worst way, like trying to follow every vampire in a blade rave. Pacing zips through some setup to cram in the battle, so if you're not locked in from prior EPS, a beat or two might whiz by. And humor alert, Jester's over-the-top regeneration gets comically gross at points, bordering on body horror meme territory. Overall, this is a 1 at their ambitious best. Movie tier production on a weekly slot, making you photable sweat a little. If the rest of 2026 keeps this fire, we're in for a legendary core. Spilling the tea over our cooling lattes, episode 2 gets a resounding 9.5, 10 from me. Docking just a hair for that info overload density, but man, it earns the hype. What's got me obsessed? The sheer audacity. Narita's ensemble storytelling shines brightest here, turning our and quat, simple and quat, skirmish into a multi-layered bloodbath that explores faith, pretense, and monstrosity without preaching. Characters like Assassin and Jester aren't just fighters, they're philosophical landmines, clashing in ways that feel fresh amid fate's usual chivalry. The American setting adds that gritty edge, no elegant duels in castles, just raw survival in a cop shop gone wrong. Humor hits perfectly too. Flat's distant antics provide brothers without killing tension, and Jester's vampiric flair is campy gold. Honest critique? The wait from EP1 was brutal, thanks, production gods, and newcomers might need a quick recap binge. But damn, this episode justifies it all. It's fate evolving, blending Zero's tragedy with Apocrypha's scale but with Narita's unpredictable spice. Fingers crossed for the weekly drops. Ahead, more Gil, Enkidu depth, saber shining, and escalating true, false madness. If episode 2 is the ignition, 2026 is gonna burn bright. So, spill. Team Assassin zealotry or Jester immortality? Another round, this war's just heating up.